Hello, Cancer. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? Welcome to your bonus reading for the second half of February. General reading as always, so it's not going to resonate with every single Cancer out there. Please do take from this reading whatever makes sense for you and release the rest. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is listed down below in the description box, as well as a list of all of the card decks that are used for this reading, Cancer. So, since we did enter into Mercury retrograde on the 17th, which was a few days ago, since today I'm recording this on the 21st, hopefully I'll be able to post it this evening sometime. And it's something that I really wanted to take a look at the planetary influences and zodiac signs that might be playing a part in your life at this time, as well as we'll go ahead and grab some insight from the Moonology card deck. So let's go ahead and get started, Cancer. Let's take a look at that. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer, for cross watchers, anybody else who's been guided to tune in and watch this reading. Let's go ahead and grab from the Barbieri Zodiac deck your first focus message for this reading, Cancer. I'm guided to this one here. We have water signs, okay? So that, of course, is your very own energy, as well as Scorpio and Pisces. So something of significance could be coming in for you, and so your own energy is coming through in that card, and you might also be focused on a fellow water sign, all right? So let's go ahead and grab some additional insight from the Moonology deck as a second focus message for this bonus reading, Cancer. And then let's go ahead and take a look at your connection with whoever it is that you are focused on for this reading. All right, let's go ahead and grab one, guided to this one here. Your commitment is being tested. This is focused on that first quarter moon. Okay, so your commitment, whether that's tied into your love life or some other aspect of your life that perhaps you're not quite sure whether you're ready to go all in to a situation. It's being tested, okay, at this time. So we'll take a look and see how this all unfolds for this reading, Cancer. All right, guys, let's get started. So I really wanted to delve into what your person is feeling right now when it comes to the connection with you, Cancer. Let's take a look at that with the Mystic Moon Oracles deck. So angels and spirit guides for Cancer, please. For the viewer, what is your person feeling right now when it comes to this connection? Why is your commitment being tested? And of course, this could be reflective off of the person that you're thinking about if they have commitment issues. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer. What is your person feeling right now? The need to balance the scale. So there's some sort of out of balance energy coming through here. The next card after that is numbing energy. So this person not quite ready, as I mentioned, to go all in as far as this connection or towards commitment. They are, as this card states, numbing. So for some people, they could be drinking way too much. It could all be tied into divine masculine energy, since we do have a male figure in that photo. But of course, take it for how it resonates with you. But somebody's numbing their emotions, their feelings, how they are perceiving this connection. We do have admired coming right after that. So there's a lot of admiration here still from your person, Cancer. They admire you as a person. And especially if you happen to be divine masculine, perhaps again, you're just not ready to dive into anything too serious when it comes to this connection. But you're definitely interested, you know, this is admiration coming through here. Especially if you happen to be divine feminine and this is how your person is seeing you. We have solitude, so that's picking up off of that hermit energy in traditional tarot. So for some of you, you might be focused on a Virgo. And then we've got regret, followed by observer. Okay, so They're checking you out from a distance, Cancer. More than likely on social media. There's definitely regrets here. And if you look at these two cards, some dark energies when it comes to my masculines, if you resonate with these photos, you know, that look at how each person is carrying themselves. This one is numbing their emotions, not wanting to feel the pain. And this one here has a lot of regrets over what's happened when it comes to the connection here. So I feel things are definitely off kilter. Things are definitely out of balance. This is very similar to the Justice card in traditional tarot. So for some of you guys, you might be focused on a Libra. There's the need to be honest with one another when this card comes forward. There's a need to be able to face the truth in regard to your connection, especially if there are issues connected to it, including commitment issues, either on your part, Cancer, or your person. There are definitely changes that need to happen here. Definitely changes that need to happen here, because somebody's coming forward as the Hermit here, which I feel could be my divine feminines. Somebody who just wants to be alone at this time, kind of going within and just trying to figure things out for themselves. So I feel it could have been my divine feminines who walked away from this connection. And it's leaving somebody to just watch from a distance. So I feel, Cancer, what's coming through here is that your person is still keeping tabs on you, even though you guys are not together at this time. And part of the balancing the scales card, going back to that Justice card in traditional tarot, it's about being able to see both sides of a situation, being able to see the other person's point of view, to find that balance that is so needed here. There is the need to make a decision when it comes to this connection in order to move forward. But I feel, especially for my divine feminines, if you are just wanting to be left alone right now, there's no movement that's coming through here. Not yet. But there's definitely a soul contract that the two of you share when it comes to this connection, that as well as a part of that Justice card, to be able also for two people to take responsibility for their own actions in what may have created drama in the relationship. Okay, so let's add some tarot to this, Cancer. Let's take a look and see what else needs to come through here. This is the Psychic Tarot. Angels and spirit guides for Cancer, please, for this bonus reading. What is your person feeling at the moment? So right now, they're out of balance. They are dealing with a lot of regrets, especially if your person is masculine energy. And my divine feminines just want some alone time right now to figure things out. And so, again, if your person is masculine in energy, they are checking out the divine feminine from a distance. Again, more than likely on social media is what I'm picking up here. What else, Cancer? What is your person feeling right now? What else do we need to know? Okay. This is the Power card that's tapped into the Strength card in traditional tarot, which is picking up off of Leo energy. So Cancer, for some of you, you might be focused on a Leo. This is all about inner strength. It's tapped into one's willpower, somebody's ability to overcome difficult times, adversity. This is also focused on emotional attachments to the past. And part of those emotional attachments could be towards you, Cancer. And if this person has anger issues, they're trying to tame that down. trying to work on that. That could be a part of why there's an out of balance energy here, especially, when you guys interact. And if they fly off the handle and tend to lose their temper really quickly, it could be picking up off of that. But they are working on it, I feel. This is tapped into physical strength as well as emotional, mental, and spiritual strength. And that you can achieve positive results in any given situation. So there is that potential here that your person still has hope that you guys can work this out. The interesting part of the strength card too is it could come in as a blessing in disguise. There are a few cards in tarot that can bring forward that blessing. And even though it may not seem like it at the time, it comes in unexpectedly as that unexpected blessing in disguise. And this comes about as a result of certain wake-up calls that you may have gotten, or your person could have gotten, in regard to this connection. And if they haven't gotten those wake-up calls yet, it's on its way. Especially if somebody's numbing themselves, they're not ready to deal with the pain or whatever it was that went down between the two of you. Blessings in disguise through mistakes or wake-up calls is a part of the strength card. And I feel that your person is acknowledging that here. It's like, oh crap, what have I done? They have regrets. We have temptation right after that, which is the Devil card in traditional tarot. That is tied into Capricorn energy, Cancer. So this is restriction, this is stagnation. Your person could certainly be feeling trapped in some aspect of their life or even trapped in their thoughts. They could have had a drinking problem as well, or some other form of addictions tied into the energy of the devil. It is all about temptations, as indicated through this particular deck. Very self-limiting behaviors that comes about from this energy. And I am picking up off of very similar vibrations from that numbing card. So there are definitely lessons that need to be learned here. And if your person is dealing with addictions, Cancer, they need to want to get over those addictions. They have to come to a place where they're going to either want the help or be ready to take it upon themselves to deal with the issues. There has to be that desire to end whatever negative condition they are saturating themselves in. And in love and romance, it's somebody who still carries a flame for the one that they loved and lost and hoping to start over. They are really hoping to begin again with you, Cancer. But I feel here that this person has a lot of work to do on themselves first, which is more than likely why you haven't heard from them or that they're not reaching out. They would prefer to just check you out from a distance for now. And I feel, Cancer, some of you guys that are resonating with this, you're okay with that, especially if you are Divine Feminine and you just want to be alone right now. The interesting part of all this is the Hermit card in traditional tarot. It's also people that come back from your past, and it can bring about a reconciliation between two people. But the timing is just not the right time. It's a little bit off. So these scales are coming through as unbalanced. We have the Nine of Wands coming through. So that is fire energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This is all about spiritual strength. This is what your person needs right now, is to be able to have faith and tap into prayer, possibly, in order to get them out of these difficult situations that they may have put themselves in. But they're strong. You know, we already know that from this power, this strength card coming through here. Because the Nine of Wands is somebody who is very resilient. And they're not one to give up. They might put themselves into bad situations and toxic situations and even unhealthy ones by way of addictions, however way that is coming through for this individual. But they've endured a lot in their life. And they're still ticking. You know, they're still here. They're still trying to hang on. In however way they are dealing with the issues. We have the Eight of Wands right after that, which is accelerated motion. So this is all about changes. This is indicative of movement, which is good because we need movement here. Somebody needs to take that first step to create some form of communication, some sort of action to get the two of you in the right direction. And that Eight of Wands is all about rapid action and movement and quick decisions. So I feel eventually, Cancer, your person will come to a point where they're ready to decide what it is that they are ultimately wanting in their life. They're not there yet. And I'm not surprised to see this card. That's the Three of Swords. Air energy for some of you guys. Heartache and loss. This is how they're feeling right now. Their heart is broken when it comes to this connection. So whatever painful experience happened in the dynamic of this relationship, Cancer, your person is definitely feeling it. Especially my divine feminines. Because if you look at both of these images, both female figures in these cards, hermit energy, solitude, just wants to be alone. Someone's heart is broken over a separation, grieving the end of a relationship, and that's very much tied into that Devil card. The pain of a relationship that has ended, but really wanting to start over. And the Hermit and the Devil card both support that. The desire to come back together and mend the connection and bring it back together. Let's pick up off of this with some romance angels, and let's take a look and see what else is your person feeling right now, Cancer, when it comes to this connection with you. What else do we need to know at this time? Angels and spirit guides, please. For Cancer. Their heart is broken, for sure. Oh, wow. They see you as the one, Cancer. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. This is how they're feeling. You're the one. No, it hasn't been perfect. Yes, you guys have been through some challenging times, and maybe again, somebody had commitment issues, or as that card states, your commitment is being tested towards this connection. It has its challenges. We also have children that are coming through here. Your love life is being affected by children. Either you already have children, Cancer, or this person has children, or you both do, and this would create a blended family situation here. They as well have been affected by the separation. But your person still feels the chemistry between the two of you. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, Cancer, still between you and your person. So right now, this is telling us that you guys are not together. Someone's heartbroken, or you both might be. They are definitely feeling the loss of your presence in their life. And so this is why you guys are not together, and somebody is just keeping tabs on the other person. Whether you are masculine, whether you are feminine, however you resonate with the messages. Okay, so let's continue, Cancer, and let's go ahead and take a look at what your person needs you to know right now. We're picking up off of how they feel, so let's take a look and see what else they need you to know as of right now. So let's dig a little bit deeper with the Pining Rose Love Oracle by Calico Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer for this bonus reading. For the viewer, what does your person need you to know right now? So how they're feeling right now is heartbroken. And there's that very unbalanced energy between the two of you. What does your person need you to know right now in regard to this connection, Cancer? Look at that, lies. Somebody telling lies, or this was a part of the problem in the connection. We have drowning. Wow. We have the answer no, followed by hurt. Wow. This is definitely giving us a better understanding of what happened between the two of you. So there was dishonesty that ended up creating issues and problems in the relationship. Heartbroken. Hurt. I'm not surprised to see that here. For now, the answer is no. Perhaps towards reconciliation because the timing just isn't right. Or again, somebody's not ready to commit to this. And somebody is in that space of feeling like they're just drowning in their sorrows, maybe. That it's so overwhelming that they can't deal with this. And going back to what came through already, that to me could certainly be picking up off of that numbing energy. And again, I feel somebody could be drinking too much, drowning their sorrows by just drinking too much so that they don't have to feel, that they'll be so numb that they can't feel, not have to deal with the pain of what's happened here between the two of you. Next card is so close. Missing the intimacy, missing the interaction up close. Missing that 3D connection. Look at these next cards, guys. I'm sorry, followed by sorrow. So, what's coming through here is someone wants to apologize. Somebody's really hurt over what happened here. Sorrow, hurt, heartache, and loss. So there's no mistake here, Cancer. This is where your person is at the moment. This is what they need you to know, that it's still hurting them at this time. And if it was your person that lied to you and broke your heart and hurt you, they are coming through, apologizing for what they've done. But it's very sad energy. And it's painful. Very painful. Okay? So let's add some additional tarot to this, Cancer. This is the Palette deck by Sal Biodora of Eat, Read, Love. So let's see what we can add to this. What does your person need you to know right now? Because they're coming through still saying that, you know, they're still very hurt over what happened. They are in a space of feeling very sorrowful when it comes to this connection. Heartbroken still. And if you look at this photo, you know, that's a wedding band right there. And some of you guys could have been married and your marriage is going through some difficult times right now. And some of you could have certainly gone as far as having a legal separation or even a divorce. So let's see what we can add to this. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer. We have the Knight of Wands. Fire. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This could be your person, Cancer. The Knight of Wands is coming in full of energy, full of passion. They have a lust for life, a lust for you, a lust for adventure. And look at this. We've got the Ace of Cups, followed by the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups. Unbelievable. All water energy. Here it is. That is a part of your energy, Cancer. And of course, Scorpio and Pisces for some of you. This is all about compassion and intimacy, spirituality, one's intuition, being able to fill your own cup of love so that you can share that cup of love with the one that you ultimately want. The Two of Cups, it's all about a divine partnership. This is how your person sees you. The attraction is still here. Part of the problem could have been tied into third-party situations with that Three of Cups. But it's also about friendship and community. So you guys could have certainly had mutual friends together. Wow. And this is indicative of happy times right here, celebrations. So there were definitely good times when it came to this connection, Cancer. But there were some very painful experiences that went down here as well. And that's what ultimately put you guys at a distance. Somebody was not being truthful. Trust was broken. And you know, it's so interesting. This no answer is falling right below the Two of Cups. So right now, it's not a good time for this partnership to come back together. And this hurt card is falling right below Three of Cups. Somebody is in that space of pain, extreme pain as a result of third-party situations for some of you guys. That created a lot of drama in the relationship. We have the Knight of Coins, Knight of Pentacles, which is Earth energy. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This is somebody who's very efficient, somebody who's very routine oriented. So this could as well be your person for some of you guys. So this person could actually be getting ready to do the right thing, to take responsibility for their role in what happened between the two of you. We have the Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles. This particular queen is very down to earth, very nurturing in energy. This person could be the mother of your children, or they could already have children from previous relationships. Whoever is coming forward as this Queen of Pentacles is not in a good place. It's falling right below sorrow. And then we've got the Nine of Cups here. That's very interesting. That's wish fulfillment. So perhaps, Cancer, there was a time when this person felt like you really fulfilled their wishes. You made them all come true. You were their wish come true. You offered them that level of comfort and satisfaction that your love, your presence, a good relationship, that's what it all represented in their life at one point in time. And for those of you, again, who were married and you're in separation, perhaps there was a time when you really felt like your partner could fulfill every dream that you ever had. And interestingly enough, this Nine of Cups, again, could be somebody who has a drinking problem here. So that's coming through with a few references to that issue for some of you guys. Interesting. Let's add some dialogue to this. This is the 5D Love Messages Oracle deck by Calico Moon. What does your person need you to know right now, Cancer? What else do they need you to know right now? Angels and spirit guides for Cancer, please, for this bonus reading. So take whichever one of these messages resonates with you and your person. So let's take a look at what they need you to know right now. What is it that they need to say? I don't feel like I'm good enough for you. Isn't that interesting? And maybe that's why this no answer is falling right below that Two of Cups, because they're not ready or don't feel that they're good enough to be able to offer you that cup of love. That's coming through for some of you guys. But look at this next one. We are meant to be together. So the scales are out of balance for now. But in time, there's still a chance that you guys can work this out. Somebody has to be at a place where they're ready for commitment, to be able to be welcome to the two of you coming back together. And even though this is a part of your person's sentiment coming forward here, you have to be on the same page. You have to want this as well. Even though this is how they're feeling, telling you we are meant to be together, if you don't feel the same, that creates a stalemate energy. You have to be on the same page, Cancer. Next message. My feelings for you are intense. Next one. You have been on my mind. I still have hope that we will be together. And one last one. I miss our conversations. Wow. So yeah, whoever came through with the regrets earlier, they're sorry for what happened. They're heartbroken that you guys are not together. Either they are in a space of feeling this intense pain over what happened between the two of you, or they ended up hurting you, Cancer. This was not an easy journey for either one of you, but it didn't help that somebody was being dishonest when it came to how you guys interacted with one another. But they definitely miss your presence. They miss talking to you. They still are holding on to the hope that you guys can make this work, that you can come back together. The feelings are still here. They've been thinking about you. You've been on their mind. The feelings are still coming through as very intense. And again, they're missing the intimacy with you, Cancer. And I feel for some of you, you could certainly be feeling the same way. Interesting. So let's move on. Let's take a look and see some future energies here for this connection, Cancer. Let's take a look and see where things are headed when it comes to the relationship here. So let's go back to our Mystic Moon Oracles to tie this all together. Some future energies for this connection. Angels and spirit guides for Cancer. You know, it's not enough for one person to want to reconcile. You both need to want that equally. What else do we need to know? Future energies for this connection for Cancer, please. Oh my God, look at that. A fresh start. Wow. For now, you guys are connecting in the 5th dimension. But you do have a new beginning moving towards the future. And really, until this happens, this is where you guys are interacting, in that 5th dimension. I do love how we have the Muse card coming through here, because this is giving you the opportunity, Cancer, to be able to create the outcome of your choosing when it comes to this relationship. So the opportunity to start over is here. It's coming through. Grab that paintbrush and be able to paint a different outcome, a better future when it comes to this connection. It's totally possible. Let's see what else needs to come through here. This is the Pining Rose Volume 2 Twin Flame Ascension deck by Calico Moon. And of course, you don't have to identify with a twin flame bond. That's just the name of the card deck. Angels and spirit guides for Cancer for this bonus reading. What are the future energies for this connection? So in order for this to work, you know, there cannot be any more lies. You guys have to be able to meet each other halfway, be on the same page and wanting the same things. And whoever's been afraid to commit or feel that the commitment towards each other is being tested, you guys have to be able to work together and collaborate to overcome any obstacles that are presenting itself. This relationship definitely needs healing, that's for sure. What additional future energies are coming forward for this connection? For Cancer, please. Divine union. A fresh start, a divine union. There's a really good chance that you guys can overcome your obstacles and work this out. Look at this, we have enlightenment. Especially for my divine feminines who are in need of clarity. I feel that's on its way. So if you feel at this time that you are coming forward as that hermit, solitude type energy where you're just wanting to be left alone, you need peace and quiet to figure this all out, take as much time as you need, because at the end of the day, what you're wanting is for two people to be on the same page, to have that equal desire to be able to manifest this divine union and bring balance back into this connection. Look at the next card, guys. For some of you, this is coming through as a twin flame connection. There it is, a twin flame bond, and maybe you already knew that, Cancer. Maybe you needed clarification on what type of connection that you share with one another. Here it is. You're coming through as a twin flame. So let's grab some additional tarot from the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer for this bonus reading. What else do we need to know? Tied into future energies for this connection. Angels and spirit guides, please. So what we do know is there's still a lot of pain that is surrounding the energies of this relationship right now. And it needs a little bit more time to heal, to be able to get to this point of having the opportunity to start over. I don't feel your person is ready, and maybe you're not either. Cancer, you both have to be able to work on yourselves individually so that you can be ready and more open towards wanting this relationship in the 3D instead of simply in that 5th dimension. Okay, so we got to dig a little bit deeper here. All right, future energies for this connection. What else do we need to know? Future energies, please. We do have the 5 of Swords, okay? It's all about mind games and control. And this could have been a problem in the past between the two of you, especially tied into all of the lies that you guys had to deal with in the relationship. That is air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This 5 of Swords creates conflict and tension in the relationship. So in order for this to not be an issue, it needs to be addressed, especially if this was a contributing factor to the relationship before, because you're being given the opportunity to start fresh, to start over. So this is a bit of a warning or a red flag to let you know that you guys have to do things a little bit differently here. There can be no mind games. And it's not up to one person to control the situation. You have to work together. Because even if you are given the opportunity to start fresh, start over, have a new beginning, that's the easy part. It's sustaining the relationship and making it work long term. That is part of the challenge. That's something that you both need to work on. We have the Queen of Cups coming through. That's your own energy, Cancer. Some of my divine feminines, you could be coming in as this Queen of Cups, very intuitive and sensitive. And here we are again. We have that Ace of Cups, that love initiation. It all starts with you, Cancer. You got to be able to fill your cup of love in order to extend that love to somebody else. You have to be fulfilled within yourself. You have to offer that love to you first. But this is that new beginning in this relationship that you are being given. We have the 7 of Pentacles, which is Earth. This is all about reevaluation, reevaluating the past, where you guys have been. What are the pitfalls? What are the challenges? What are the obstacles that you guys had to encounter in order to get to where you want to be? You need to be able to avoid those things moving forward. So this is all about taking a look at the past, your past journey with your person, Cancer, so that you can learn from it. You can both learn from this and not repeat the same patterns that drove a wedge in this relationship. Because if those lessons are not learned, if those obstacles are not avoided, then it kind of takes you back to square one, where this fresh start comes about, but then it doesn't have sustaining power. We do have the Queen of Swords coming through. So for some of you, for my feminines, you could be coming in as this Queen of Swords who is very sharp and assertive. That is air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So for my divine feminines, you also have the capability of cutting this person out of your life if they are not able to follow through with what they need to bring towards you this time around. Because this Queen of Swords can be very guarded at times, understandably so, if you've been dealing with somebody that put you on the defensive, or if they were just being dishonest with you. And I feel for those of you resonating with the energy of the Queen of Swords, you're not going to be putting up with any of their bullshit. You know what you want this time. You've been enlightened. You have a new beginning. We have the Ace of Cups with that beautiful energy. And it is coming through as a twin flame. A twin flame connection between you and your person, Cancer. So it's got some really beautiful energies coming through here. But there are also lessons that are trying to grab your attention so that you guys can actually avoid that moving towards the future. Lessons that need to be learned here. Look at this. We've got the Knight of Cups coming in with that romantic gesture. So for my divine masculine Cancers, you could be thinking about this romantic gesture towards your twin flame. And I am absolutely loving this next card. The Four of Wands, fire energy, is all about foundation and commitment. There we are. Your commitment is being tested. And I feel, Cancer, that you will pass that test. You and your person will pass that test. Because the Four of Wands is harmony and happiness and fulfillment. A happy home life. A happy future with the one that you want to spend your life with. A happy relationship, a happy marriage. So even though you guys have been through hell and back, I feel ultimately if you're both willing to put the work in, you can have that happy ending with your twin flame. Wow. So let's add to this with some Lovers Oracle, Cancer. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer, for this bonus reading. Some final thoughts when it comes to this connection. I'm not surprised to see that. Yes, it's very true. Only time will tell. Because right now, there's still a lot of hurt and pain intertwined into the energies of this connection that needs healing, plain and simple. And only time can bring about that healing in order for both of you to be in a better headspace to welcome in this new beginning. We also have embrace coming through. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. And with this particular card, it always reminds me of a puzzle that's missing that last final piece. And that is how I feel that you guys are connecting with this particular message. Without the other, there's something missing. You feel incomplete without this person in your life, Cancer. And this is perhaps how they feel without you. That you are the missing piece to their heart. All right. So let's close this out, guys, with some healing messages, because I feel it is so needed here between the two of you. So let's close out your reading with some healing messages here for you and your person. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer. Some final thoughts. Healing messages, please, for this connection. Healing messages, please. Truth and integrity. Exactly. It's so needed here. This is what's going to bring about healing in your connection, Cancer, because you guys already know where things ultimately ended as a result of these lies. You cannot move forward and have a successful relationship and have that new beginning as long as these lies are present, as long as that's a part of the equation when it comes to how you interact with one another. Only the truth moving forward. Truth and integrity. It's crucial for your relationship to overcome the obstacles and to bring trust back into the relationship. Let's grab an additional card here. Some additional healing messages for Cancer, please. Angels and spirit guides. Yes, look at this. Trust. Absolutely. I could not have chosen a better card, a better healing message, Cancer, because again, when you guys are dealing with dishonesty and hurt and pain and betrayals, third-party situations, trust is broken. And this is what needs to be restored. This is a part of the healing that needs to happen in this relationship in order for you guys to move on to the next chapter of this love story. And the next chapter looks pretty damn good. You know, you have a new beginning. We've got the Ace of Cups coming through here. It is being recognized as a divine union. You can have the ultimate happiness, that happy home life, happy future with your twin flame. All right, Cancer, so that's where I'm going to leave this reading. Whatever part of it resonated with you, I do hope that it offered you the guidance that you needed at this time. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. Cancer, thank you guys so much for being here, and I have a whole lot more readings coming your way, so definitely stay tuned, and I'll see you guys real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.